You're strong in the gym, but what happens when somebody's resisting with everything they've got? Controlling another human being, one who's especially unpredictable, violent, doesn't want to go back to prison, that's not bodybuilding strength, that's control strength. Most lifters, they don't train for that. That's exactly the gap that we're targeting with the strength approach we've used firsthand, both law enforcement and expert grapplers. A 405 deadlift doesn't mean anything if you're gassed out in 30 seconds or you can't hold on with grip during that struggle. You don't need powerlifting numbers. You need the ability to control load in weird angles, maintain tension under fatigue, and stay dangerous, especially when you're tired. Some movements that are going to correlate to this is going to be the barbell deadlift. It's going to be total body tension as well as working that posterior chain. You got the strict dumbbell bench press. It's going to be stable pressing and shoulder control. Barbell lunges, it's a lower body control under dynamic movement. Gorilla rows, it's bracing and unilateral pulling. This is what real world body strength looks like. And yeah, it may not look sexy on Instagram, but that's okay. 4 strength qualities that matter for control. One is isometric strength, holds, clamps, and bracing. It's how you stop somebody from slipping out of your grip. Tempo control, because speed under load builds real tension and exposes weak links. Carry capacity, you're not moving a barbell. You're moving 200 or more pounds, and it's gonna be unpredictable for what you're moving. Grip and midline durability, your core and your grip are the anchor points for anything that you're doing. These qualities don't just show up from deadlift or bench press. They need to be trained, and they need to be trained on purpose, because the world and everything we do out there is unpredictable. This is the stuff that we implement in our weekly structure for officers and grapplers, and we'll touch on all this at the end. Here's what I see all the time. Guys who are strong on paper get outworked in the real world. Some of those red flags are only training sagittal plane movements, or no pause/tempo work, no carries, no isometrics, weak core endurance, or even gas by 2 minutes or less. If that's how you're training right now, don't be surprised if your grip strength folds under pressure. Here's an idea for a weekly program that will help build that tactical strength. For week 1, day 1, we got legs and presses. For the second part of that, we have a circuit. Try and correlate that to the movements you did for the strength training. And then after the circuit, we'll have a cool down. Then we'll jump into day 2, which is gonna be that general warm up to get your body loose before we get into a circuit. For here I have, for calories, you're gonna do a bunch of movements that's gonna help burn those calories. And then after that circuit, we'll have a general cool down. Day 3 is gonna be a rest. And then day 4, we're gonna move into like a pull press lift. We can have like deadlift, strict press, RDLs, those kind of movements. After we get the movements done, we're gonna have another circuit. This one I have 4 reps, so you're gonna do those movements in the circuit for as many reps as you can get, and then a general cool down. Day 5, we have a general warm up, another circuit. This one could be for calories again. Once when the circuit's complete, then we'll have a general cool down, and then you can have the next 2 days for rest days and then start back over on Monday. This is a system that eventually became the foundation for the total grappler conditioning, built around transfer, not theory. Being the biggest guy in the room doesn't mean you're the strongest. Being able not to fold under pressure, that's true strength. If you want a built for you program, the total grappler conditioning is for you. And if you don't check out this program, start training this way, because it might be time under fire when you need it the most.